There comes a sacred moment in your awakening, when the noise of the world fades, and you no longer hunger for what used to excite you. You stop chasing pleasure, and start commanding your power. If you've chosen celibacy, not out of fear, but as a sacred discipline, then listen closely, because this path you walk, it's not for the weak, it's not for the crowd, it's for the called. This isn't about repression, it's about redirection. It's about owning your essence, holding your fire, and becoming the architect of your inner empire. So if your soul is stirring, if your spirit knows this message is for you, type 111 in the comments. That's your sign. A portal is opening. Your next level is calling. Now let's begin. 1. You're no longer a slave to triggers. You're the master of your mind. There was a time when a glance, a curve, a whisper of temptation could pull you off course. You were reactive, driven by instinct, ruled by hormones. But now, you've evolved. You see the same triggers, but they don't move you. Not because you're numb, but because you've risen. What once controlled your body now bows to your spirit. You walk in clarity, in stillness, in dominion. The world throws bait, but you no longer bite. You've outgrown the trap. 2. Your dreams are no longer haunted, they're holy. Sleep used to be a battlefield, laced with cravings, visions, shadows you couldn't explain. But now, you wake in peace. No guilt, no fog, no shame. Your subconscious is clear. Your soul, aligned. This isn't suppression. This is purification. When your dreams reflect your divinity, you're not just resting. You're regenerating. You're being refined in the realm of the spirit. 3. Your eyes no longer consume. They illuminate. Once your eyes were hungry, scanning, searching, silently craving. Now, your gaze is still, commanding, pure. You don't look to possess. You look to perceive. People feel it. Some are magnetized. Others, uncomfortable. Because your gaze exposes truth. It doesn't flirt, it sees. You've taken back your sight. It's no longer a tool for lust. It's a weapon of discernment. 4. Beauty no longer seduces you. Energy guides you. You used to be drawn to faces, figures, flirtations. But now, you read frequency. You don't chase looks. You sense alignment. Are they hot? Becomes. Are they healed? Are they in truth? You've shifted from carnal to conscious, from attraction to discernment. You don't follow chemistry. You follow calling. And that shift, that's spiritual maturity. 5. You find power in solitude, not in seduction. There was a time you needed someone next to you to feel whole. Now, you sit alone and feel full. You've become your own source, your own sanctuary. You don't crave company. You create connection within. This isn't loneliness. This is sovereignty. And once you've tasted your own wholeness, empty attention feels like noise. You no longer chase validation, because you've met yourself. 6. Pleasure doesn't entice you. It exhausts you. You've felt the price. The invisible drain that follows indulgence. Not because it's forbidden, but because it's no longer for you. What used to excite you now depletes you. You sense the energetic withdrawal. And you choose differently. You don't chase the high. You protect your light. That's not fear. That's intelligence. Spiritual intelligence. You've realized. True pleasure isn't found in release. It's found in refinement. 7. Your energy rises. It doesn't scatter. You're no longer leaking energy in every direction. You've flipped the current. You no longer chase stimulation. You channel power. Your life force moves upward, fueling your vision, sharpening your mind, expanding your spirit. This is what the mystics called transmutation. You're not denying the flesh. You're converting the fire. Sexual energy becomes creative energy. Desire becomes direction. You're not surviving the flesh. You're soaring beyond it. 8. Nature moves you more than fantasy. Once upon a time, digital illusions ruled your senses. Screens, edits, images designed to trap your focus. Now, you feel more alive standing under open sky than scrolling through a feed. More stirred by wind on your skin than any artificial pose. Your nervous system has recalibrated. It no longer responds to fantasy. It resonates with the real. Nature heals you, restores you, returns you. You've remembered. The earth is sacred. Lust is noise. 9. You don't seek anymore. You radiate. You used to chase affection, validation, stimulation. Now, you emanate. You don't try to impress. You express. You don't pursue attention. You embody presence. You walk differently. You speak from alignment. You move with purpose. And people feel it. You've become magnetic, not by effort, but by essence. This is not performance. It's power. You've transcended lust. You've outgrown the need to be desired. You are whole. You are enough. You are light in human form. Celibacy didn't weaken you. It woke you up. You're no longer operating on the old grid of craving and consumption. You're vibrating on a higher frequency. You've stepped into a rare realm of power. And yes, it can feel isolating. Yes, the world may not understand. But that's because you're not meant to fit in. You're meant to lead. You've remembered the ancient path, the warrior's path, the mystic's path. So if this message met you at the perfect time, type 111 in the comments. Activate the blessing. Claim the shift. And before you go, subscribe. Because this isn't just a message, it's a movement. This is your tribe. This is your temple. This is your ascension. Until next time, walk in your power, guard your energy, and rise above the flesh. You're not suppressing desire. You're transcending it.